Hi there, it's Lindsay, and in about a minute, I'm going to be starting a 5 to 7 minute mindfulness experience where we are noticing our thoughts. And so you can do this mindfulness session seated in a comfortable posture. You can even do it lying down if you like. And so in this session, we'll be observing our thoughts and noticing them as events in our mind because we are bombarded with random thoughts throughout the day. And so mindfulness helps you to be aware of your thoughts and observe them as thought trains, some accurate, some not accurate. So how do they affect you? So let's start this mindfulness session. You can close your eyes if you like, or you can adjust your gaze downward. And so just notice, tune into the fact that you're breathing, feeling your breath, noticing on the inhale where you feel it the most in your body, and on the exhale, just feeling the sensation rising and falling. No need to change your breathing, just feeling your breathing right now. So we're going to imagine that we're seated by the river and watching boats that pass by. And your boat thoughts are like boats that pass on the river. So some boats and thoughts pass so silently that you barely notice them, while others are so unpleasant your attention turns away from them. Other thoughts are so compelling you get hijacked and they carry you far down the river. As a habit, certain thought patterns arise that we tend to get lost in, overcome by, defined by, even as we fear or resent them. Once we recognize them, we can remind ourselves that these are just visiting forces. They're not who we are. We can't stop them from visiting, but we can learn to let them go. So see if you can be aware of what thoughts are present. Allow yourself to notice thoughts as events in your mind. Experience thoughts coming and going in each moment without pushing them away or being carried off. They're like clouds. Some of them are dark and thunderous, others are light and fluffy. So see if you can be aware of all your thoughts with gentle interest and curiosity, just like boats on the river. So if you get distracted by a thought, come back to mindfulness by taking a seat by the river and observing your thoughts passing by. As a habit, certain thought patterns arise that we tend to get lost in, overcome by, defined by, even though we may resent or fear them. We can retrain our mindset to recognize these patterns and then even naming them. Oh, there's the habit of thinking that everything is wrong, or that I'm a failure or a bad parent. Once we recognize these thought patterns, we can remind ourselves that they're just visiting. They're not who we are. We can't stop them from visiting, but we can let them go. You don't have to invite them to move in. So see if you can observe the thoughts coming and going. If you're overcome by a thought and it's overwhelming, return to your breath. See if you can experience your thoughts passing, just like clouds or boats. Maybe naming them, noticing the randomness of some of your thoughts. Don't need to judge that, just notice them. See if there are thoughts that come up and hijack you. And when you notice that, return your attention to observing your thoughts beside the river. So in a moment, you can gradually open your eyes if they were closed. And you can bring this skill of gentle interest and curiosity into your thoughts throughout the day. You can ask yourself, what thoughts are arising as events in my mind? Am I pushing them away, or am I being carried off by these thoughts? So hopefully that helped you to be aware of your thoughts. Thoughts are not truths. And so mindfulness helps us to become aware of what is arising in our minds without attaching to it. So thanks, and hope that you have a mindful day.